And now, a party political broadcast from the Shiny Party.
There is a theory, lads and ladettes, that our nation has in some way become a land of democratic free speech. We in the Shiny Party embrace this concept. We embrace this glorious cause for what it is and what it gives us today. Absolutely nothing. I stand full square with you this evening, brothers and bitches, and tell you that if our government does not stop thinking now, this government system will collapse and crumble. I am here to tell you, the aimlessly contented public, that the buck stops here. We can no longer allow any longer, that's right, not a single length, the sort of unconsidered, original thought that stains our children, elderly, adults, and purity of British blood. Most importantly, our phone books, without which we would be soiling our well-deserved reputation for credulity and stupidity within the global market. Only 5 minutes ago, as I walked onto this very rostrum, this leaflet was handed to me by a member of the opposition working to subvert our objectives. It was given to me by a socialist who dares to think for himself. It's an ad for a free kettle with every packet of tea bags you buy. It's this sort of reckless behaviour that we at the Shiny Party are trying to stamp out. It is debilitating and retrogressive. If this had been given to you or I, we would have been forced into making a decision as to whether to be decisive or not. It is this kind of thoughtless thinking that's forced the Shiny Party, PLC, to make a stand before we end up having to be decisive for ourselves. It is thus, from our self-congratulatory cousins over the proverbial pond, that we must take our example. It is the wisdom of the honesty and long history of careless decision-making that we must go forth and adopt exactly the same policies. We must then allow our government to tear us recklessly apart. A nation of such mind-numbing breakthroughs as a Game Boy, the industrialized tedium of modern blockbuster movie, and the pointlessness of the bagel presents us with those iconic virtues to which the Shiny Party, PLC, must aspire. It is thus, with the help of only the potentially sluggish, we must work towards a future of simplicity and complete subservience to the mighty revenue that is the free market. I hope, lads and ladettes, that you will need only the minimal cognizant power to vote Price this year. Thank you. Sorry, mate.
Hit it, ball.